All right, thanks for stopping by. So I'm back out here at the LTVA. I'm going to stay here for a few days and then I'm going to go down to Lisa's birthday meetup. There should be like 50 people down there. So you know how I am. I got to get prepared for big groups. That's just how my anxiety works. But I've just set everything up identical to every place I go. I set it up just like this. Okay, so let's talk about decisions you make as a young person and how they will affect you when you're 52 years old. Well, I'll be 53 in 2 weeks, so let's just go with 53. How they will affect you when you're 53 years old. I have got so many friends back in Nashville and down in Alabama and Florida, and they're interested in how I retired early and how I'm out able to do this. Well, it all comes down to decisions I made when I was like 18 to 25. That's the part of your life that you will make either good decisions or bad decisions. And what it boils down to is, how do I put this? I don't have any baby mamas. you know, that's the most eloquent way I know how to say it. I don't have any baby mamas. And if you have a lot of baby mamas, then you probably aren't ever going to be able to do this unless you just go on the lam and you're running from the law. And I would not recommend that, because don't be a scumbag, support your kids. And if you have tons of kids to support from a bunch of different people, it's not going to work out for you. But you got to man up and you got to support those kids. Now, with that being said, when you're 18, you're really not thinking too much. You really just don't do a whole lot of deep thinking when you're 18. I didn't either. I was very particular about certain things, and I kind of knew what I wanted out of life. And it's not like a whole lot of possessions. I've just always wanted freedom to go and do and see. But the whole point of the video is just be smart. Don't do crazy things. And if you want to start a family, great. That is a beautiful thing. I'm not against that at all. I'm in favor of families. We got to have strong families to have a good society. Got to be careful. Be smart. And I don't really want a whole lot of possessions out of life, but I just like to know if I wake up in the morning and I want to go somewhere, I can do it. And I've always been that way. Back before van life, I was into motorcycles. And I used to like to take trips on my vacation from work. I would pack a bag on the motorcycle. And at the time, I was living down in Leeds, Alabama. And that's a suburb of Birmingham. And when I would get a week vacation from work, I would pack a bag on the bike. And before you know it, I would end up like somewhere near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I would just go up the Appalachian Mountains on my bike. And then I knew that I would have to turn around and get back to work. And that's how I spent my vacations, just out being free on my motorcycle with a tent and a backpack and a sleeping bag, and just riding those twisty roads that you find up in the Appalachians. And it was a beautiful thing, and I would have never been able to do that if I didn't make better decisions as a young man. And I would say 18 to 25 is a very important time in your life. Just think before you do that thing, and just be careful, be smart, plan out your family, and everything just seems to go much better. I know most of my viewers are probably around my age, but I hope this video reaches a young person. This goes for young ladies too. Don't have kids with some guy that can't even pay his own bills, because he's not going to be able to take care of his kids. So yes, young ladies, be very careful, and young men also, young people in general. The things you do today will affect you in 20 years. So if you want to do like an early retirement, a little freedom venture, a journey of freedom before you're too old to actually enjoy it, just remember, the things you do when you're young will either prevent you from doing this or it will help you along the way. It's just a cool little lifestyle. I like it. You know, I'm all about the experience above the material things. And if that's your thing, great. If it's not, great also. But that's just what I had on my mind today. Okay, so this is Yellow Wolf's solar panel that almost got destroyed in the wind yesterday. On the previous video, I was talking about how I was just happened to be walking by when a gust of wind hit this panel and almost blew it over on its face into the rocks. It would have destroyed the panel. So I just grabbed this box and stuck in front of it. But since then, I've done some things to help keep this panel secured. Yellow Wolf had this bungee cord here, and we've hooked it through the holes that are already in the panel, run it down and looped it around a tent stake, and then turned the power station sideways here to give it more stability, stuck a cloth there to give it some padding. And now if the wind comes up from behind it, it will not blow it over on its face, because that would have been really bad because she just got this panel. It's like 190 watts and it's so efficient because it was bringing in 164 just a little while ago out of 190 watts, and it's even shadowed right there on the bottom. So let's see, this is it's a HQST brand panel. They've been around forever. But the odd thing about it is it has a Renogy box on it right there. So I guess they're collaborating. I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter. It's a very good panel. And now it's protected from the wind. And I wrapped that around it one time just in case. I think that's secure now. And since it's just at one tie down point, it'll pivot. So as the sun moves or the earth rotates, whichever way you look at it, I can pivot the panel, you know, on around as the day goes by. So I was just showing you this in case you have a similar situation. You can tie it down just like this. And it's got a little give to it since it's a bungee cord. And I think this panel will be okay now. Because you know how the wind blows out here in Quartzsite. And typically in the winter, it's always blowing in from the north or the west. We do have some days where the wind swirls. But let's see, right now I'm looking north. And yeah, the wind's in my face right now. There was a few days last week where the wind was blowing from the south, but that's okay too because the panel's angled toward the south, so the wind would just blow right over it. So we fixed that little problem, didn't we? There's a hummingbird in my tent. I hear him. Oh, there he is. Look at that. I'm gonna have to open this door so he can get out. Come on, buddy. We'll get you out. We'll get you out. Hold on, be right back. Well, that didn't work. Hold on, let me run around the back of the tent and that'll flush him out the front. Okay. Okay, this will work. I'll just come here. Oh, there he goes. Come on. Come on, dude, just go down. How can you not see that big door? Maybe he wants to be in there. I just don't want him to feel trapped. Okay, he's leaving me no choice. I gotta go in there with him. I hope he doesn't peck me in the head. Let's see, oh, there he is. I'm gonna go over here. Oops. And, oh, look. Look how slow his wings look on camera. That's because I'm in 30 frames per second. All right, buddy, I gotta get you out of here. So, come on. Come on. I've never been in a situation like this. I don't know why he's not going down and out the door. Just go down and out the door. It's so funny how slow his wings look on camera. Dude, what have we got to do to get you out of here? Hey, I know what I've got this pot here. I can put it like right here and kind of push him downward. Okay, I got him out. So what I did was when he was flying right here, I just put the pot over him and then went bloop, and then he flew away. Okay, so we'll end with this. I never did put up a picture of the food that I had on Thanksgiving. Yellow Wolf cooked it. Valerie helped her prepare it. And all I had to do was go to the store and buy some stuff. So I got the easy bargain end of things. And it was a great Thanksgiving. And I guess we'll wrap it up with that. Tune in next time for more of Maddie's wisdom. All right, thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.